Hey guys, Zilla2000 here, King Mutations. I'm back with another Godzilla movie review, sort of. It's more like my thoughts and opinions on it. I'm still not 100% sure if I'm wanting to do full Godzilla movies, because there's like a lot of these dang things. There's like a lot of Godzilla movies, and knowing that the Monsterverse is now making a series of Godzilla, and the fact that we're getting Godzilla Singular Point Season 2 pretty soon, and the fact that we're possibly getting a new Godzilla movie. Yes, there's a new Godzilla movie coming out that I heard about, and it's called Godzilla Kaiju Invasion. No, it's not made by a monster. No, it's not made by a Legendary. It's actually going to be made by Toho. So apparently Toho is going to make another Godzilla movie. So, anyways, moving on. We're going to be sort of reviewing the sequel of Godzilla Monster Planet, Godzilla City on the Edge of Battle. And yes, this is the direct sequel to the first anime Godzilla movie. So, let's begin. So, wondering what I think about it? It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I do not like this movie at all. If you're wondering why, well, let me explain. For starters, there's a few things that I like about this movie. Just a few. Not a whole lot. Not like in the last film. The last film, on the other hand, was a different story. There was like a lot of things that I liked about it. But in this movie, there's only a few. The first thing I like about it is character development. For starters, there's Haru is becoming less as a angry character. Um, so basically, the reason why he's changing because of three things. Number one, the characters have found a new way to kill Godzilla. Number two, he's becoming a bit more of an actual leader, making hard decisions. And number three, there's actually people living on the Earth for 20,000 years. So those are like the main three things on why horror is changing. That's the one thing I like about it. The fact that these three things are changing Haru and basically making him become more of a sort of likable character. Few people have been claiming that he's not an actual character. It's more like a something, I don't know what it was, but yeah, a few people are just saying that he's not really a character. He's just a guy who carries like anger all the time. He's just rarely showing different emotions and all that stuff. And we do see a new kaiju. I think I forgot to mention that in my sort of review of Godzilla Monster Planet, but there's a new kaiju and it's called Servum. And in this one, we get to introduce the larva form of the Servum. And of course, everyone on the ship is wanting to leave because of Godzilla Earth, and Of course, Godzilla Earth having an atomic breath that can literally pierce the atmosphere. So, yeah. And of course, it was rumored that we're going to see Mecha Godzilla in this film. But when the movie came out, we got the opposite. What I mean by that is, well, Mechagodzilla's sort of technically in this film, but not really. He's more like a city, basically. Just a giant city. And if the characters don't do anything to reboot him, to repair him, they just don't do anything. Literally, it just makes me so mad. At least we get a figure of this Mechagodzilla. At least we get a figure of this Mechagodzilla. Considering this Mechagodzilla didn't do really anything. Oh, and also, um, the humans that I mentioned, yeah, apparently they're the Mothra people, apparently. And the twins, they're big now. They're like actual human size. They're like the same size as actual humans. And apparently, there's like a love triangle going on between the twins and Yuko. Like basically, the twins love Haru, and of course, Yuko loves Haru. So it's more like a race game on who gets Haru first. So yeah, I kind of find that actually kind of funny. Actually, that the fact that there's literally like a love triangle in a Godzilla movie. It's actually kind of surprising because I think we rarely see romance featured in a Godzilla movie or series. Yes, and I'm also counting the 1998 Godzilla movie and of course the animated series. It's not because I'm a Zilla fan. It's because that I mean, at least the series did better. You guys had to admit, the animated series did a lot better. But the fact that we don't see Godzilla at all until at the very end, basically. We see him in the middle, but it's only like 5 seconds. And the fact that we don't see Godzilla doing anything, just sleeping. It's like all of this Godzilla knows. He just likes to sleep. I don't like how the directors of this film basically give this Godzilla a lazy personality. Not really doing anything at all. I just don't like it. I don't like it. It's dumb and stupid, and I really wish that this Godzilla didn't have such a stupid and lazy personality. If anything, I expected Godzilla to be highly aggressive than just walking around doing stuff. And of course, there's like a little cute moment where Haru and Yuko actually have a cute moment and then actually end up kissing. I felt like that was actually kind of cute. You know, and don't get me wrong, I still ship those two to this day, to be honest. Even if Yuko spoil. Oh boy, this is gonna break your guys' heart if you're an anime Godzilla fan. You really like this movie, but Yuko dies in this movie. I mean, sort of. I'll explain in my review of the third movie. But Yuko does die, and I'm still kind of upset about it to this day. To be honest, I wish like Haru and Yuko are my favorite characters. To be honest, and seeing these two actually having a moment together, it's cute and awesome. But man, I don't really know how to feel about this. I'm pretty sure Godzilla feels the same way. I'm pretty sure he was like really excited when those two actually finally end up being together. And when Yuko dies, I'm pretty sure he got upset. Yeah, I'm just really upset about this. But Godzilla Earth at least reveals a new ability, and that's a burning form. That's something new, exciting at least. That this Godzilla actually reveals a burning form. The Bills to literally end up betraying our main characters, and Haru's left to a difficult choice. Rather forced to leave his humanity just so he can kill Godzilla, or just destroy the center of Mechagodzilla's city, which is basically the head, and in order to try to save Yuko. Oh, and the Earth. So, yeah, that's sort of. Yeah, Haru basically destroys Mechagodzilla's head by using the vulture and tries to save Yuko, but ends up failing because she ends up dying either way. Godzilla Earth wakes up and destroys the rest of Mechagodzilla's city. And yeah. So it doesn't really matter because Yuko was gonna die either way. So if you're wondering what I think about this movie, it sucked. At least it had a few moments that I liked. Yeah, don't really know how I feel about this. I give it 4.5 golden Zilla stars out of 10. I really hate this movie. Just wait until we get to the third one. Oh god. I'll see you guys in the next video.